Alright, so I keep getting that question that I always get. I saw your old videos and you were never moving, so why are you doing this now? Good question. Apparently you don't watch any of my other videos, but that's okay. I don't either. But anyway, why did my ticks get worse? Bad luck? I don't know. We think an infection that I had set off the gene. I already had Tourettes or a tick disorder, whatever you want to call it, before I started really, I did have one video about it, I think in like 2008? I think I was like 14 or 15. 2008 or 2009. And it was just about autism, ADHD, and Tourette's, something like that. At that point, I had kind of self-diagnosed myself with Tourette's because after enough researching, you kind of just realize it. And when I mentioned it to my doctor, he said my neurologist, he said 1 in 4 people on the autism spectrum have tics. So he basically diagnosed me with a tic disorder because he couldn't really do anything else because I had just mentioned it to him at that point. And it has to be going on for a year before you can even get the Tourette's diagnosis. So basically I was put on the drug 10X, and that did help a little bit. And and that did help, yeah. And then one night when I was 16, after getting over an infection, I don't know. It was 2:30 in the morning. I don't know what happened. I just started doing ticks that I never did before. It's crazy. I was up late like I usually was back then. And I was just doing my tick routine that I had. I would usually just stay up late and do ticks because I would kind of suppress them during the day. Ow! Motherfucker. That was really stupid. Yeah, I would just do the ticks that I had during the day or needed to do, whatever. And then I just started doing things that I couldn't, that I never did before. And I don't know. They just, I guess, their best guess was Tourette's. I mean, while it's rare that it occurred when I was 16, like more severe and prominent, it's not totally out of this world. To receive a Tourette's diagnosis, the onset technically is 18 or under, so I think they technically put it onset before age of 18. Well, my onset was about, I've had tics my whole life. I mean, I remember doing things since, I think some of the first I remember I was about kindergarten, first grade. I don't really remember exactly, but I just know some tics that I did. Then I started getting more prominent neck and shoulder and vocal tics when I was about 13. But 16 is when it really blew up. I really don't know why. I'm a pretty spiritual person. I just say that's just the road that God chose me to have. Some of you ask, why would you still believe in God after all this happened? For me, it's not a belief. I don't believe that there's a God. I know that there's a God. And I know that these are just things that happen. And it was chosen for me so my soul can become stronger, and then I can maybe change the world in some way, or just change somebody, change their view on life. A lot of people have a lot of different things, a lot of different reasons for what they do or do not do, but I know for one is that God did not give this to me to make me miserable. I hate to put it so bluntly, but I'm not stupid enough or gullible enough to believe that. I have too much of a deep faith to believe that that God would do something like that, because he doesn't. Anyway, I could just go on with that, and I really don't want to, because there's so much controversy on YouTube. You're gonna get your trolls, you're gonna get your atheists, you're gonna get your Christians. Some are gonna agree, some aren't gonna agree. That's just life and human nature. So that's just my take on it. But again, um, by people asking why are you doing this, or why did it get worse, it's kind of old. But the why am I doing this is because I have Tourette's syndrome. Duh. um, that's the title in like all of my videos that people ask, but that's okay. We can all be stupid some days. And why did it get worse is a genuine question. I definitely get that. Because for me personally, I don't even know. Like, that's my take on it. Doctor's take on it is it just happens onset before 18. Other doctors like an infection just made it worse, and you're just kind of screwed. But yeah, that's my take. So hope that helps somebody, I guess. Yeah.